Gombe State in northern Nigeria is home to Zuwairiya Musa, a 13-year-old girl who aspires to become a doctor and make a positive impact on her community. Zuwairiya understands the importance of education in achieving her goals. However, the income from the family's handicraft of bag making cannot pay for her education.
Ban taɓa shiga makaranta ba. Sabida da lokacin da babana zai sani a makaranta lokacin ne ya rasu. Idan na ga yara suna tafiya makaranta ina jin haushi sosai. Mama na ne take gaya min makaranta yana da amfani, shi zai amfane ni.
Abdul-Jabbar Sunusi, another young child from Kaduna State, is experiencing a similar challenge.
Babana ya rasu, mama na tana tare da kannena mata, saboda ba a sani ba, saboda ba kuɗi na aimin rajista.
The challenges faced by Zuwairiya and Abdul-Jabbar are not peculiar to northern Nigeria. According to an October 2022 UNESCO report, about 20 million children are out of school across the country, making it one of the starkest statistics of out-of-school children in the world.
Statistics are really alarming. Anything between 13 million to 20 million children out of school, depending on who you listen to or who you read from. For me, it's become an emergency that children that are out of school need to be given an opportunity for formal education or even skills.
Adenike Adeshida is a 12-year-old girl from Isolo local government area of Ondo State. Just like Zuwairiya, Adenike also dreams of becoming a doctor. But her single mother's poor economic circumstance has put that dream on hold. For now, she must contribute her quota so the family can feed.
But my mother had me issue. When she come to us, so my mother called a lot of that me. Oh, my friend lost secondary school, so I see a wall of me. I must have been draw dear. Be a wall while I want to get my fellow. So I buy him to one lay, give me to school.
Beyond the obvious learning deficits, this situation presents other difficulties not just for the children but also for their communities.
Àtúnbá ti ń rí àwòrú àwọn ọmọ bẹ́ẹ̀, èrò tí ò dáa tó máa ń wá sí mi lọ́kàn pé àwọn ọmọ wọ̀nyí lè dà ní ọ̀la, òun ni wípé irú ọmọ bẹ́ẹ̀ inú wọn náà ti rí olè. Irú wọn nínú wọn náà ti rí àwọn tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n wà ní ẹgbẹ́ òkùnkùn. Irú wọn náà ti máa rí ẹni tó jẹ́ pé ọpọlọ wà lórí ẹ̀ tí ò ráyè lò, tí ò dẹ̀ rógo yẹn lò. So inú mi ò kì í dùn sí rárá tán.
Ababen da suka sa gaskiya yaran da ba su zuwa makaranta suke karuwa a nan da kuma wanda ke makaranta suka bari to shine na ɗaya akwai talauci. Sannan na biyu akwai influx of IDPs wurin da 'yan gudun hijira suna zakkuwa da 'ya'yansu suna zama nan kuma 'ya'yan nan sun bar makarantun su can nan kuma makarantun mu ba su da carrying capacity ba su iya ɗaukar yawan ɗaliban da ke zakkuwa nan ne.
Some of the parents will not send their kids to school. Why? Because they use these kids to send them for hawking, to sell things so that in turn they can eat. That is the poverty I'm talking about.
Over the years, the federal government of Nigeria has introduced several programs to address this national challenge. One of such programs is the At-Risk Children Program, ARC-P. ARC-P is uniquely designed to reduce the risks children face by improving their human capital development through access to better education, health care, and economic opportunities. Domiciled within the office of the Special Advisor to the President on Social Investments under the direct supervision of His Excellency the Vice President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, the At-Risk Children's Program has been given a mandate to rewrite the narrative and reduce the numbers of out-of-school children one state at a time.
We need to find out what the causative factors are for out-of-school children to be able to address and curb the numbers in a very strategic manner. And this is why our P was set up, to see how we can give hope and a life of dignity to all of these children who are as entitled as you and I to, a life that is productive and constructive.
The program is built on 7 key pillars: basic literacy and numeracy, health and nutrition, entrepreneurship, financial literacy and vocational skills, creativity and digital skills, agriculture and climate change adaptation, security, sports and life skills, as well as incentivization interventions. In order to be able to add lasting value to the lives of these children, partnerships are needed across board.
So the states have to lead. We have to engage the states. We can't just take a decision from federal without the state buying into it. So you need to leverage on what exists. You need to set up state teams, and you need to get them to understand what the passion is and what the target is, so that they're able to buy into it and run with it.
One of the first states to buy into this program was Gombe State, where Zuwairiya Musa lives. But before the program started, it was important to get the support of the communities and parents.
Dalilin zuwanmu nan shine don mu ƙara jaddadawa junanmu muhimmancin ilimi. Kin ikonsa muna da hub guda ɗaya a anguwan nan. So muna da kuma facilitators da muka ɗauka mutum 500 wanda dukansu 'yan Gombe ne. Aikin da suke mana su rika zuwa wannan hubs ɗin da aka buɗe, suna koyar da yaran abin da ake kira wannan literacy and numeracy ɗin. Mu nemi consent naku, mu nemi kaman yardanku ko amincewanku na wannan abun da muke yi, muke kokarin yi a wannan hub namu ɗin.
Idan kuna so new enrollments, okay, akwai irinsu a gidansa.
Akwai.
So by extension, shi ma yana so ku extending zuwa gidansa saboda akwai opens. Saboda haka in ka je kuka gama wannan program da wayannan sai ka dan leko gidansa, sai ka dube su, sai ka ga a ina ne za a shigo.
To mu dai a zahirin gaskiya kayanku ne ya tsinke a gindin ka ba.
Na'am.
Already dama mun jima muna neman taya za a yi a samu ɗaukin da za a kawo mana tallafi na a taimaki yaranmu.
Na sani ne a dalilin mai anguwa da aka sanar, an sanar a masallaci, an sanar kuma a anguwanni, ya bi kuma gidaje hakan nan yana sanarwa yaran da ba sa karatu suna zaune a gida to su yi kokari, an dan bude yaki da jahilci hakan nan su dinga zuwa saboda yaro ya samu ya ci gaba a hankali kamun Allah ya kawo hanyar da za a tura yaro ya tafi makaranta gaba daya. A dalilin haka muka sani, shine dalilin da yasa nake tura ta, ita ma take zuwa.
The successful implementation of the program in Gombe State has led to more states signing up for ARC-P, including Kaduna, Borno, Sokoto, and Ondo States. In Ondo State, as with Gombe, the first activity from ARC-P was to engage with local stakeholders.
Independent community hubs, ICH. So and through that,
Part of the strategy in ensuring that many children have access to the ARC-P initiative has been the creation of multiple learning hubs in each of the partner states. These learning hubs are largely makeshift and can include Islamic schools or state-owned educational facilities that often provide formal education to out-of-school children after normal school hours.
We have 80 local governments and we are taking one hub as pilot program. So we are opening 5 hubs in Maiduguri Metropolitan Council. We are opening 5 hubs in Jere local government area. We are opening 2 hubs in Bama. We are opening 2 hubs in Kondiga. And then the remaining, yes, we are opening 2 hubs in Gala, one in Gamburu. So the remaining local government areas, we are only opening one hub.
Amma su ma next year dan abin har shekara biyu ne zami in an yi wata tara za a sake daukan wayan yara wata tara inda ranmu da lafiya mu. So but we need muna neman support din ku ne da cooperation din kun gane in ba ku ne za ku identify ba mu ba za mu san su ba. So we need your cooperation, total support and cooperation.
Once the key stakeholders are engaged, the next step is to recruit and train the facilitators, who are typically educated youth that have no jobs but are residents within the communities and so appreciate the cultural nuances. The youth facilitators are specially trained and equipped with the necessary skills and resources under the At-Risk Children program to teach, mentor, and monitor children within their communities. They are selected from the communities where they reside and the cultural nuances and the needs of their communities. Their people trust them to provide proper care for their children.
Abuja National organized aptitude tests to select the best among them, after which we carried on 3 weeks training. We trained them on 17 vocations, including the art of numeracy and literacy.
The training, we were taught about handwork, entrepreneurship. We learned so many things like perfume making. We learned some knitting. Some learned some tie and dyeing.
Under the ARC-P, over 4,000 facilitators have been trained across 5 states, with a significant number of them being female. This is one strategy that the program is deploying to encourage female participation, thereby increasing girl-child education.
Ina yin saka, ina tahi ban ma dai taɓa yin saka ba, ina nan muka ce an ka ce za a sa an yadda sana'o'in da mutane za su koyo.
Two years since its inception, over 170,000 children have received educational, nutritional, vocational, and life skills support across the 5 partner states.
In the next few years, I want to see each child in school and reaches completion of at least senior secondary school, and not only getting the certificate but also a skill that can sustain him or her to live a life of dignity.
Da na shigo makarantar nan da ban iya mathematics ba, amma yanzu da na shigo na iya haɗa baƙi, na iya ganin abu kuma in karanta shi.
We have get a lot of impact from the children, because you see a child that has never gone to class is now be able to come and even compose himself and sit in the class settings, and also be interacting, having some sort of calculations, even reading and writing. So there is a child that has never even entered a classroom. Now, as the result of this project, he can now read, he can write. So this is something that gives us joy as facilitators.
Young children like Abdul Jabbar have learned not just to read and write, but have also gained valuable life skills. Zuweria still helps her family in the bag-making business, but with her newfound opportunity to go to school, her dreams of becoming a doctor now seem possible.
Ina jin farin cikin zuwa nan sosai, saboda na iya abu da dama. Ina tunanin zuwa makaranta yana da amfani saboda wannan makarantar da nake zuwa shine ya ƙara sa na ƙara dagewa kuma na ji daɗi ne karatu. To gaskiya a zuwan Zuwairiya at P program na ga ci gaba, saboda da ko da sunanta aka ce ta rubuta ba ta iya ba, amma yanzu ta iya rubuta sunanta, ta iya rubuta sunan babanta, sannan idan aka ce mata karanta min ABCD za ta karanta shi har zuwa Z ba wani gargada ba komai. In aka ce min 1 2 3 zuwa 100 za ta karanta, in an ce rubuta za ta rubuta min shi. To gaskiya ni na ji daɗin zuwan at P program sosai ma.
In Ondo State, facilitators have been fully trained and would soon be deployed to communities across the state where hopefully Adenike would finally be able to achieve her dream of returning to school.
Kíkà jẹ́ nǹkan pàtàkì sí mi torí bí àwọn èèyàn tí mo rí, àwọn èèyàn doctor, lawyers, àwọn president tí mo máa rí, mo mọ̀ pé ìwé ló gbé wọn débẹ̀ kó fi wá bẹ̀. Inú mi á dùn gan gidi ni o. Inú mi á dùn kí bá lè rí àǹfààní àti lọ school.
Her story, just like that of millions of other children, means that the work is not yet done. For now, ARC-P continues to engage with states and partner stakeholders across the country in aiming for the objective that no child is left behind.
Dama ce wadda mun karɗe muna jira domin a taimaka ma uwayen da ba su da hali, waɗanda ba su da uwaye, da kuma uwayen da ba su iya sanin muhimmancin ilimi ba. Na tabbata na yi imani da Allah idan wannan shiri ya samu kamawa, alfanun da a ciki zai rage kusan in ce 100% amma ba in ce 100% amma zai kusan 90 da wani abu bisa 100 yaran da ka garran ba gida za su koma makaranta, kuma insha Allahu za su ci gaba da karatu.
Don gaskiya tun da suka fara zuwa nan mun ga canjis kamar inda na faɗa daga baya, kuma muna fata canjin ma insha Allahu zai ƙaru.
For me, in the next 2-3 years, I'm sure with all the interventions, ACP plus other interventions, will address issues of children out of school. We'll have children that are more educated, more skilled. I'm sure that at the end of the day, everybody will get to understand his or her own role as government, as parents, as community.
The beneficiaries are our target. We just need to ensure that they get what they're entitled to as Nigerian citizens. Too many of them live without hope. They don't have any skills. I mean, the state tells us who their vulnerable groups are, empowering them with the skills to be able to do something that is productive, that will earn them, a legitimate income. For the majority of the beneficiaries, for me, is bound to improve our security situation. It's bound to provide stability in this country. It's bound to improve our prospects in so many dimensions. When you have bright minds who now have some knowledge on how to improve themselves, and pursue vocations of their choice. I mean, I just think there's no limit to what we can see grow out of ARC-P.